Hi, this is Alan with InterviewSuccessFormula.com. So you've probably gotten job interview advice from a lot of different places. I thought, why not take it from another often quoted source, the movies of director and screenwriter John Hughes. Across the 80s and 90s, Hughes had a hand in nearly every classic movie. This includes The Breakfast Club, Home Alone, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So here's a selection of John Hughes quotes that can be applied to your next interview and to your job search. The first quotes are from The Breakfast Club. "It's such fun to read. And well, mister, you figure out a way you to study." Reading before your interview is underrated. Read as much as you can about the organization, its customers, the types of people who work at the company, and the types of questions it asks at interviews. Through your research and your reading, you learn the vocabulary and knowledge that can differentiate you from the next candidate interviewing for the job. Our next piece of advice is from Pretty in Pink. It's called A Sense of Humor. You should get one. They're nice. The job interview process can be stressful, so please do your best to have fun with it. If you can laugh about it sometimes, you'll be much better off. Now from Home Alone. All the great ones leave their mark. When you walk out of your interview, will the interviewer remember who you are? You can make sure that you're memorable, but in a positive way. To do this, during the interview, you want to provide specific examples of your past successes, because people are better at remembering stories than lists or details. When you can, make a connection with your interviewer on a personal level. Find areas of common interest and speak to those. And of course, you should always send a thank you note as a reminder to the interviewer of who you are and of your experience together. Now from the movie Some Kind of Wonderful. Any fool can get into college. Listen, don't be intimidated by the credentials of another candidate, and don't count on your own pieces of paper to earn you a job. Instead, you need to demonstrate how your skills can create value for the employer. In your interview, think about how you can show that you can get up to speed faster, do higher quality work, be more reliable, be more efficient, and above all else, explain how you can take on the challenges that this employer is facing. If during the interview you can demonstrate that you offer more value than other candidates, you're far more likely to land that job offer. Now from Curly Sue. The harder you hit me, the more I'll know you love me. Now, sub-job interviewers would just test you. They intentionally put you under pressure to see how you perform. To the extent you prepared well for your interview, you can outperform other job candidates and earn the respect of your interviewer and earn the job by not buckling this pressure, rather by showing the best of who you are and taking your stride. Our last piece of advice is from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Will you think what you want about me? I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. 'Cause I'm the real article. What you see is what you get. I know it's kind of tempting in job interviews to say what you think the interviewer wants to hear, to show yourself as someone you're not. That's not the best approach. Rather, be proud of who you are and express this identity confidently in your next job interview. Don't speak about your imperfections and frustrations. Rather, instead focus on your skills and your passions. If you end up selling yourself out and using language that's not accurate to you, describing someone you're not, if you do land the job and it doesn't fit you, it can be problematic. You may not have the skills necessary to do the work, or you may find yourself in an environment where you don't feel comfortable. So please express yourself as the best of who you are. It'll land you more job offers where you'll be happy.